Is it going? Hare Krishna. We are now going to, well, I think so, conclude. And if it gets too loud, we may have to close the door, but no. I haven't finished. I said, if it gets too loud, we may have to close the door. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Adananastadandante Ridam Yatra Puna Srimad Rupam Mahamboji Rajuam Shambhavem Bhave Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Extra oars. Well, now these are a voice from behind the scenes. Surrounded by friends and with Purnamasi showing the way, Braja's queen Yashoda went to Rohini's palace. Madhavi. How fortunate, how fortunate. Saintly Rohini has heard of your suffering. Chandravali. Let us go and offer respects to our elders. They walk. These are the inner rooms of Queen Rukmini's palace. A voice from behind the scenes. Ah, with the two streams flowing from both her eyes and breasts, Yashoda Devi, the beautiful wife of the king of the cowherds, lovingly bathes her son. Chandravali. My noble husband is now seated on the lap of Gokula's queen, Yashoda. Let me stand here for a moment. Yashoda, Purnamasi, Rohini, Mukara, and others enter. Yashoda, smelling Krishna's head and shedding tears. Oh, my son, you have forgotten me. For such a long time I have not seen you. Krishna with tears. Mother, why do you speak in that way? I am already embarrassed. Why embarrass me more? Mukara. O noble Purnamasi, even though I heard from you, he is the master of millions of universes. Still for me, Krishna is the cowherd people's hero. Krishna smiles. Noble Mukara, your words go to my heart. Please bless me so that again I will be happy. Meaning that being the master of millions of universes doesn't make Krishna happy. Purnamasi. After a long time, the seed of my good fortune has finally sprouted. Today I have seen Lord Krishna seated on the lap of Mother Yashoda. Krishna, Mother, do the animals and birds I used to feed and protect bring happiness to you now? Purnamasi. Krishna, why do you speak the word happiness when the word you should speak is pain? Yashoda. In Sanskrit, you used to affectionately feed an orphaned fawn with overflowing pails of milk from the Surabhi cow Kapila. Unable to see you now, this deer is filled with anguish. He cries in all directions, and his sounds are like a tiger's roar, striking the hearts of the people of Braj. Purnamasi. O Krishna, O enemy of Kamsa, the people of Braj become filled with anguish when they see the peacocks that used to offer their feathers for your crowns. Even now when those peacocks see a dark rain cloud they think it is you, and they begin to dance, their hearts filled with joy. Krishna, after a moment's silence, O noble lady, are my friends well and happy? Purnamasi, longing to see you, they have gone with Vraja's king, Nanda, to the Sudharma assembly house. Please quickly go to them and fulfill all their desires. Not long ago, I always had this question that who goes to, what Brijbasis go to Kurukshetra, what Brijbasis go to Dwarka. Krishna never leaves Vrindavan, so it's then his expansion. And I finally found a footnote in a Shastra that explains it, but I forgot. But basically, they're simply expansions of the originals. The originals never leave Vrindavan. As the noble lady orders, he walks and then says to himself, Lalita and Padma will certainly come here to offer respects to Mother Yashoda. He exits. Chandravali, this is the opportunity to approach her. She does that. Purnamasi with happiness. O Queen of Vraj, here is Chandravali. She approaches and embraces her with both arms. Yashoda affectionately, my child, by good fortune I can see you again. She places her arm around her neck. Chandravali offers respectful obeisances to Mother Yashoda and then begins to shed tears. Mother, who is more merciful than you? You gave me the great good fortune of touching your feet. Yashoda, have you forgotten our home in Gokula? Chandravali, Mother, you are more affectionate to me than millions of mothers. What girl is so wretched that she cannot remember the auspiciousness of the place where you live? Mukara, embracing Chandravali, O Radha, I have not seen you for such a long time. She cries with an open throat. In other words, now that Chandravali is there, she's missing Srimati Radharani. Yashoda, O Mother, why do you speak these two syllables, Radha? These syllables are two bolts that unlock the great city of suffering. Chandravali, O Sister Radha, I am blind, I am wretched. Even once I did not recognize you. Rohini, O child, O most beautiful girl in the three worlds, where did you go? Purnamasi, alas, only because I am as hard as Indra's thunderbolt am I still alive. Rohini, with peaceful composure, dear friend Yashoda, Chandravali is overcome with grief. Forget your own suffering and console her. Yashoda embraces Chandravali. Mother Chandravali, don't be unhappy. There's no remedy for this situation. Yashoda, Chandravali Malingya Ama. So here's Mother Yashoda, and she's calling Chandravali Mother. This is another bogus thing, calling women Prabhu. People in India think us crazy. Two servants enter, and then after a moment, Lalita and Padma enters. Padma, glancing to the left, she becomes filled with wonder. Who is this girl? I have not seen anyone as beautiful as she. I feel I have seen her before. She approaches and begins to shed tears. This is now after separation. Now we're having Milan, meeting. Oh, beautiful one, by seeing you, I remember my dear friend Lalita, and I'm overcome with love. Lalita with a broken voice. Friend, are you Padma? Padma with emotion. Oh, are you Lalita? She embraces her with both arms. Lalita firmly embraces her and sheds tears. Why was our dear friend Chandravali separated from you? Padma, friend, I am very unfortunate. Servant, this is noble Rohini's palace. The two noble ladies may enter here. Both girls, we have come to offer respects to Queen Rohini. Rohini, noble lady, who is this girl? She looks exactly like Lalita. Purnamasi overcome with emotion. It is noble Lalita, who is dear to Radharani as her own life. Everyone runs to her. Lalita, oh, how have Gokula's queen, Yashoda, and all my other friends from Gokula come here? Crying, she falls at the tips of everyone's feet. Crying, everyone lifts her up. They embrace her neck. Chandravali, oh friend Lalita, you are still alive. She embraces her. Is that disturbing?
Should I close it?
Huh?
Should I close?
I don't think, considering that the microphone's here. Lalita, with joy and wonder, is this my friend Chandravali? She embraces her. Meeting you with my friends and relatives from Gokula is finding a splendid Chintamani jewel in an ocean of nectar. Chandravali, Lalita, you are my sister. Now I have found you. Lalita, oh friend Radha, I will no longer see you. She embraces Mukara and cries. Padma embraces Chandravali. Oh dear friend, I am so fortunate. Purnamasi, look, as she embraces Padma, Rukmini melts with tears. Lalita, struck with wonder. Noble lady, I have heard that Rukmini is in truth my dear friend Chandravali. Is it true? Purnamasi, yes. Lalita, why did the sun god send a girl named Satyabhama here? Her sufferings are known to everyone. Purnamasi, my child, Chandravali, from the mouth of Balaram's mother Rohini, we heard of your anxiety. Please don't be anxious. Yashoda, child, you stand in place of Radha. Why should you be unhappy in our presence? Chandravali, friend Lalita, listen in Sanskrit. The beautiful sighs of Radha, which is more dear to me than my own life breath, does not for a moment enter the pathway of my eyes. Instead, the sight of another girl is my constant companion. The sight of this girl fills my heart with unbearable pain. It's interesting how friendly the relationship is depicted here of all these competing gopis. Chandravali and Radha and Padma and Lalita. Bakula hastily enters. Bakula, although again and again I tried to stop her, Satyabhama is now entering snake-infested Kaliya Lake. Purnamasi, fortunately the strong winds that bring pain to the lotus flower have now entered the mouths of the snakes. The snakes are stopped. Bakula, I saw what happened. Navavrinda told Krishna. Filled with anguish, Krishna follows her. Everyone, why must we delay any longer? Let us go to this lake that is the home of snakes. Stumbling as they walk, they exit. Being appealed to by, now I think we should close it. Being appealed to by Pingala, Radha enters. I'll wait until we close the door. Being appealed to by Pingala, Radha enters. Radha in Sanskrit. Because I am completely controlled by this woman, Krishna's company cannot bring me any happiness. Why should I be afraid to be separated from Lord Krishna? At this moment, the only path I can take leads to death. Pingala. Princess, it is not proper for you to do this reckless act. Radha with contempt. Friend, tossed by great waves and filled with venomous, glistening black snakes, this Kaliya lake eternally brings pleasure to my eyes. Her left eye trembles. She speaks the following rebuke in Sanskrit. The wretched spider of my left eye trembles. That spider is now weaving a web of hope to trap the insect of my life. Let's take this. I'm a little allergic to those flowers because they're different signs. So when your left eye trembles, that's auspicious. When your right eye trembles, that's inauspicious. When your right arm trembles, that's auspicious. And when your left arm trembles, it's inauspicious. Pingala. This is a sign proclaiming all will be well. Please wait and stay alive a little longer. For Radha, why should I trust these sweet words of hope spoken by the monkey of my eyes? She descends into the water. Accompanied by Navavrinda, Krishna enters. Krishna, after long separation, the bird of my life breath finally takes shelter in the dark shade of the fragrant vine of your body. Now you are throwing that delicate, slender vine into the blazing fire of the poison of these snakes. O hard-hearted girl, why do you have not even the slightest fragment of mercy upon me? He plunges into the lake. Navavrinda, my lord, this king of jewels removes all inauspiciousness. She ties the jewel around Krishna's waist. I guess he doesn't plunge into the lake. He's walking into the lake. Radha, alas, alas, even the snakes refuse to bite this wretched person. She follows the snakes. Krishna hastily approaching. Reckless girl, why have you done this inauspicious act? From behind he places both arms around her neck. Radha, overwhelmed with grief, she does not hear Krishna's words. She suddenly becomes joyful. Now I'm fortunate. Now two snakes have wrapped themselves around me. She becomes pleased by the touch of the snakes. At the right time, even the most harmful danger can be very pleasing. The touch of these snakes brings me great pleasure. She thinks that Krishna's arms are snakes. Now I touch the poisonous black snake. Now destiny is kind to me. Now all my suffering will begin their journey into endless night. Navavrinda. Fortunately, she is now beginning to recognize Krishna's arm. Radha, slightly opening her eyes. This is strange. This snake, which has a head decorated with colorful jewels, namely his bangles, and he's got his rings on his fingers, refuses to bite me. Navavrinda. O beautiful one, a coiled jeweled snake touched by the pure Malayan breeze is different from Krishna's arm, which is marked with the sign of the Sudarshan Chakra, decorated with a jewel, and anointed with the splendid sandalwood paste. So it's interesting, that's the first time I've ever read that there's a mark of Sudarshan Chakra on Krishna's arm. Krishna, beautiful one, why do you try to make the eyes of the entire world barren and useless by giving up this incomparably beautiful body which frightens Goddess Lakshmi with its boundless sweetness? Radha, she tilts her neck and gazes at Krishna. Alas, alas, I have died once, and now I'm dying a second time. For the sake of this worthless person, you have thrown Lord Krishna, who delights the three worlds, into this lake of serpents. Krishna. Arriving on the shore, Krishna places the jewel in Radha's hand and rebukes her with a smile of reproach. Merciless girl, voluntarily and with great love, you offered many benedictions to these serpents. Why do you refuse to offer any benediction to this one serpent who is passionately in love with you? Come, let us go to the pavilion of Madhavi vines. Accompanied by Pingala, they both exit. Accompanied by Purnamasi and other women, and crying, Yashoda enters. Yashoda, alas, alas, I am very unfortunate. Even though the cruel Kaliya serpent was defeated once, it has returned again to torment me. Navavrinda, my strategy to free Radha from the control of others is now successful. Openly, O noble ladies, please be comforted, please be comforted. Give up your unhappiness. Lord Krishna, who carries a flag marked with the insignia of Garuda, has rescued Satyabhama and carried her to the shore. Everyone, their voices become choked. Well done, well done. Then they become peaceful. A voice from behind the scenes. There is the demigod Brahma, who was born from the lotus flower and who's the spiritual master of the three worlds. Following behind him is Lord Shiva, who is crowned with the crescent moon and who rides his powerful bull Nandi with goddess Parvati by his side. Shiva now enters Dwarka to see Lord Krishna, the king of the Sattvatas. Navavrinda, look, look, Lord Krishna has come to please Parvati's husband, Shiva. Observing Lord Krishna from a distance, everyone becomes happy. Purnamasi, Navavrinda, where's your dear friend Satyabhama? Navavrinda, there in the pavilion of jasmine flowers. Purnamasi, while Krishna is absent, let us quickly send Satyabhama to Kundina. Mukara, I will go and bring her. She walks. Radha, who is talking here? Pingala, Queen Rukmini's relatives are speaking badly about you. Radha, alas, I am not even able to die. She covers her face and weeps. Mukura gazes at Radha from a distance, becomes struck with wonder, and then returns. Purnamasi, Mukura, why have you come back? Mukura, noble lady, there's something I wish to tell you, but I'm afraid to speak. Purnamasi, bewildered woman, why should you be afraid? Tell me, what is on your mind? Mukura, it is like this. Shedding tears, she whispers in her ear in a faltering voice. Purnamasi with contempt, O speaker of incoherent nonsense, be silent. Why does destiny treat you in this way? Yashoda, O noble lady, what did she say? Purnamasi, Queen of Gokula, it is impossible. Mukara again whispers in her ear. Purnamasi, fool, I know, the Shamantaka jewel has cast a spell on you and turned you into a fool. Mukara, granddaughter Lalita, you come and look. Lalita glances at the face of Purnamasi. Purnamasi, let us all go there. What's wrong with that? Everyone walks. Purnamasi, going a little ahead of Lalita and Mukara, she becomes suddenly filled with emotion. How is that, even though I cannot clearly see her, this very beautiful girl awakens such compassion and wonder in my heart? Lalita, she approaches and says in a choked voice, O slender girl, why are you crying? Radha, she removes the edge of her sari from her face. She suddenly calls out, Oh, Oh, is this my dear friend Lalita? Oh, is this affectionate Purnamasi? Is this noble Mukara? Overcome with happiness, she falls to the ground. Lalita utters an inarticulate sound of joy, embraces Radha, and then faints in happiness. Purnamasi, oh, is this my child, Radha? She loudly weeps. Mukara, oh, granddaughter, I have found you again. She becomes mad with happiness. Yashoda, accompanied by Rohini, she runs there and says with a choked voice, "Oh child, you are alive." She kisses her face. Chandravali trembling, "Is this my sister, Radha?" She falls and embraces Radha's neck. Now I don't know why, because when she was in the palace with the whole parrot incident, then someone mentioned that Satyabhama is Radha living in your palace. And she falls and embraces Radha's neck. Purnamasi, a crystal stream of pure drinking water has suddenly appeared before those who are dying of thirst in the desert. Radha, she offers respectful obeisances to everyone's feet and eagerly says, "Is my sister Chandravali well?" Chandravali tightly embracing her, "My sister, I'm the wicked, wretched Chandravali," she cries. Radha, with bliss and reverence, she falls at her feet. Ah, wretched fate is mocking me." Krishna enters. Krishna, joyful. After such a long time now, again I can think of myself as a resident of Gokula. Now I am overcome with happiness. Yashoda touching Krishna, "My son, it is very fortunate that you and this girl have both emerged from this lake of serpents unharmed." Navavrinda, Queen of Gokula, those snakes were an illusion created by magic. Everyone gently laughs and smiles. Lalita says, "Radha, where is Vishaka?" Navavrinda, "Look, Vishaka is happily coming here from the river." All the women approach Vishaka and embrace her. Vishaka offers respectful obeisances to the feet of her superiors. She then embraces Radha. Lalita, "Oh friend Vishaka, am I actually seeing you again?" They tightly embrace each other. Chandravali, aside to Purnamasi, "Noble lady, repeating my words, please beg my noble husband to accept the hand of my sister Radha." Purnamasi, "My child, of all gentle, kind, and sincere girls, you are the best. Please listen. When you place Radha in Lord Krishna's hand, then your pure transcendental fame will be established eternally. As the wedding ceremony of Radha and Krishna, the shower of jewels and the ringing of bells proclaiming the auspiciousness of their love will delight the entire world." Chandravali, jubilant, "O noble lady, that is my desire also. You and Gokula's queen, Yashoda, please arrange that it be done." Purnamasi informs Yashoda. Yashoda, "Son, child Chandravali has something to ask you." Krishna, "Mother, tell me, what desire of hers will I now fulfill?" Yashoda, "It is something like that." She tells him. Krishna, "As my mother orders," she comes close and whispers something in his ear. "My queen, this burden is very heavy. I cannot carry it. Please give me a different order." Chandravali, with the anger of love, "In this situation, it is good for you. It is good for you to be timid." She takes Radha's hand. "O lotus-eyed Krishna, in front of all of us, please accept this girl, my sister Radha, and please love her very dearly. She places Radha's hand in Krishna's. Krishna in a soft voice, my queen, what person would not yearn to attain your good wishes? He reverentially accepts Radha. A voice from behind the scenes, guided on the path by King Raivata and his left hand placed in the hand of the king of Govardhan, the king of the Vindhya hills, who heard the news from the mouth of Jambavan, now enters the city of Lord Krishna. Purnamasi, look, holding Balaram's hand and accompanied by the heroes of the Vrishni dynasty, Maharaj Vasudeva enters the extraordinary wedding arena, attended by the beautiful ladies of the Yadu dynasty, and with great respect bringing Revati with her, Queen Devaki also enters the arena. Navavrinda, look, holding Bhadra's right hand and Shaibya's left, eager Shyama has come. A voice from behind the scenes, now that by cheerfully consenting to Krishna's marriage with Radha, Queen Rukmini has dissolved the restriction placed by her father. Clever, smiling Garuda has entered with 16,100 unmarried girls. He just carries them on his wing. Yashoda, from all directions, destiny is suddenly very friendly. Purnamasi, look, with Sridham at his right and Subal at his left, jubilant Nanda Maharaj enters. Nanda, noble Purnamasi, now that my long-cherished desire is fulfilled, I consider my life to be a complete success. He embraces Krishna. With Purnamasi between them, the two sisters offer respectful obeisances to Nanda, the king of the cowherd people. Nanda, children, you are both devoted to Krishna, and you both consider him more dear than your own life's breath. May you both be blessed with all good fortune. Purnamasi, accompanied by many chaste women, Arundhati and the chaste Lopamudra meet on the path. Navavrinda, Indra, the king of the demigods, bringing his wife Sachi, the daughter of Puloma. Shiva's friend Kuvera brings his wife Ridhi. Surya's son Yamaraj bringing his wife Dumorna. Baruna, the king of waters, bringing his wife Gauri. Surya bringing his wife Sangya, the daughter of Vishvakarma. Marut bringing his wife Shiva. Agni bringing his wife Swaha. And Chandra bringing his wife Rohini have all come to Dwarka. A voice from behind the scenes. Kubja made many scented cosmetics. Happy at heart, the florist Shrudam made many flower garlands. By making many beautiful garments, the tailor created a very charming scene. Filled with people overcome with perfect happiness, the city of Dwarka has become very splendid and glorious. Lalita, Vishaka, by seeing the reunion of the divine couple, your life is now all successful and all perfect. Purnamasi, son of Yashoda, we have all the ingredients for the Abhishek ceremony. Now the wedding arena may be decorated. Decorated first with Radha and then with the other girls one by one. Krishna, welcoming everyone, and then whispers to Radha, O Radha, queen of my life, ask a favor of me. What may I do to please you? Radha, now this is in Sanskrit. These are wonderful verses. Sakyasta milita nisarga madura prema brima krita yami yam samagamasta samsta vavatis svasruscha goshteshvari vrindaranya nikunjadamni bhavata sangopiyayam rangavan samvrita kim atha param priyataram kartavyam atrashti me. Radha. Blissful, she says, in this forest of Vrindavan, I have found my beautiful, charming, and affectionate gopi friends. I have found my sister Chandravali and all her friends. I have obtained Yashoda Devi, the queen of Braj, as my mother-in-law, and I have also attained your company, which brings me the greatest happiness. What can be more pleasing to me than all these things? Chirada samatram tvai virachayantas tiyaddiyo vidadureva samadurirakabire madhupre dadana kaishore bayasi sakitam gokulapate prapadye state samparichayam avacham nayanayo. This is Srimati Radharani's blessing on everyone, the blessing of reassurance. Still, please grant this one benediction to those persons who reside in the profoundly sweet land of Vrindavan and who for a long time yearn with a steady heart to someday attain you. Please, O Master of Gokula, appear before their eyes as their youthful friend. O Lord, who places the glistening flute to your handsome mouth, please also grant this benediction. In the district of Mathura, where the many forests bear the sweet fragrance of places where you enjoy pastimes, and which is auspicious, splendid, and endowed with all kinds of sweetness, please always enjoy transcendental pastimes with us gopis, whose hearts are overcome with love for you. Krishna, beloved, so be it. Tatastu. Radha, how will that be? Krishna casts a concealed glance to the right. So she says, this is where it becomes more complex. She says that she wants to be in Vrindavan and enjoy pastimes over there. So, but how's that going to happen? Because we're in Dwarka. Tossing aside the stage curtain, Ekanamsa hastily enters with Gargi. Ekanamsa, friend Radha, do not doubt. At this moment you are standing in the beautiful and opulent abode of Gokula, Vrindavan. Although by the power of time, I've arranged it in a different way. This truth you will be able to see directly within your heart. Please understand that you are in Vrindavan and your Krishna is standing by your side. Gargi aside. Now the words I heard from my father's mouth have borne fruit. Considering all this, Radha is overcome with emotion. Gargi, friend, compose yourself, compose yourself. Radha composes herself and then stares at Krishna with crooked eyes. Krishna, beloved, what else may I do to please you? Radha smiles. Unseen by outsiders, let us both decorate this land of Gokula with our original transcendental forms. Krishna, beloved, so be it. Come, let us arrange that your sister Chandravali's request will not have been spoken in vain. Accompanied by everyone, they exit. Everyone exits. Jai Shri Lalita-mādhava ki Jai. Shri Rupa Goswami Prabhupada ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. How well were devotees, quarter to 9, able to follow